Best of Europe trip motorcycle riding day number 1. Erding to Rothenburg ob der Tauber. Standard route, 273 kilometers, 170 miles.
Good morning. So we start riding in about an hour and a half. If I'm honest, pretty nervous. Bike's bigger than I thought. Other than that, it was a great night. I met all the other riders, a lot of Americans. I think there's 4 Canadians and a few Australians mixed in there. People from Texas, Minnesota, Virginia. Hopefully over the next week, you'll get to meet them all. You'll at least see them riding because we're riding in a group, at least for the first couple of days before they split us into 2 groups. Not sure what the split is going to be based on, but I think we're all riding as a group. Obviously they've done it before. I think this is their 5th time having this tour this year. So I think they know what they're doing. So I'm going to trust them and hopefully all goes well. So I'm off to the bike. I'll have to see Hans and we'll talk to you in 10.
This morning, we will leave Erding on small country roads and quickly get used to the German traffic conditions. We first ride through Haller Tauber, the largest hop growing area in the world. Hops have been cultivated here for over 1,300 years.
Traveling through the countryside of Germany. A lot of these fields right here with the big poles, I believe, are hops. They supply a whole bunch of beer to the region and the world as far as I know. So an interesting way of farming them. They grow about 30 centimeters a day on these poles, but they're in the middle of harvesting them right now. I am riding a brand new Ducati V4 Multistrada. A very, very, very tall bike. Too tall for me. I do not like driving this thing less than 5 kilometers an hour. It's like driving a car on stilts. So it's a very comfortable bike and very powerful. Like I said, or I may not have said, 1200 cc's. So it's a big heavy bike. 170 horsepower. So this thing can haul you from A to B very quickly. Currently 22 degrees out here at 10:30 in the morning. So I have some of the vents open, but not all of them. When we started, it was 16 degrees. It's warmed up quite a bit, but still a beautiful day for a ride. No clouds in the sky. And we're just traveling along. This is what I came for.
Afterward, we take the Autobahn for a short stretch to get the Ingolstadt area behind us quickly and cross the Danube in the process.
We're about a kilometer from the Autobahn, I believe. So we'll see what people are doing here. It's a lot less risky than I thought. A lot of people. Well, I guess the speeding tickets are fairly hefty here. So we tend to be sticking to the speed limit for the most part. I opened the vents on my jacket, so we're gonna see if they make much of a difference. Typically they don't. They're just zippers that let air in, or that's the idea. And we'll see how this goes. So we're entering the highway. Really, really stable at high speed so far. Well, 130 kilometers, so. But feels like I'm driving a lazy boy, as you would expect. Limit of a 120. We're doing 80. That's Mark right ahead of me. Caught up to our group. All good. This bike is very comfortable. very tall. Degrees right now. All my vents on my jacket and helmet are open, so I'm getting lots of airflow. Gloves have the holes in, which make your fingers cold when it's too cold, but right now everything is perfect. So I think we're just plodding along here on this highway for 10 minutes or so, and then we're back on the back roads of the little cities that we go through. So enjoy the ride.
Is located in the Rothenburg tail and is an ideal place for a lunch break.
We are parked here for coffee break. Seems like every parking lot is gravel, and gravel sucks to drive on. But it is what it is. Hello, YouTube followers.
Good evening, family and friends and supporters of the channel. I am in Rothenburg, Germany at the end of our first day of riding on the bikes. About 273 kilometers today on a Ducati Multistrada V4 S. A nice bike, but very tall, too tall. Just unrideable for somebody with short legs like myself. So tomorrow I'm gonna be on a different bike. I think a Harley Davidson. I've traded with a guy that is a little taller than me or has a longer inseam than me. So I'm gonna try that bike. Eventful notes for today. We did have one incident. One of the members had an incident and went down in a corner and his knee sort of, I don't think he broke it, but it's very swollen. And so he went to the hospital, but decided to leave the hospital because it was taking too long. I haven't seen him since. I hope he's okay, but I don't think he's gonna be joining us. Other than that, things went reasonably well. A lot of group dynamics on the motorcycles that hopefully will be addressed tomorrow in the riders meeting. People not staying up with the group ahead of them, and they end up getting lost. And then we got lost twice, added probably maybe 10 to 20 kilometers to the trip. We had to turn around twice because of this dynamic. Eventually they got fed up with it that they split us into two groups, and that seemed to work better. But there are some riders that are a little slower. That's not a big deal, but you got to keep up to the group or get to the back of the group. I don't know what they'll do tomorrow. I'll let you know.